Here we go. That's right. Black Power is the truth out. With General Sarasu and Seti, kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. Y'all know what time it is now. It's the truth out. Hey, motherfucker, get ready to run. Because we ain't doing nothing but dropping nothing but the truth. That's right. Y'all know what time it is. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti, DVDs, t-shirts, and hoodies. Wait a minute, let me turn that down. Oh man, I came right on in with the echo and everything. Yeah, came in with the echo and everything. Came in with the echo and everything. Turn that down. Let me get my monitor back up. Yeah, let me get my monitor back up. Get my monitor back up. Get my monitor back up. Hold on, family. There we go. There we go. Got to make sure everything is right. Official General Sarasu Seti DVDs, t-shirts, hoodies. Got that African and Kemetic jewelry for the family, holistic tonics, remedies, and we even got art for the family, home decor, transforming that African home into the African temple that you always wanted. We got a sale till Sunday, 15% off. Going over there and get you something nice. I got some new fly products in stock for the family. I know you're going to love them. Check them out. Check them out. For the family out there, Black Power, ring the alarm. What is it? It's generalseti.com, Seti University. Y'all already know what time it is. Over 800 videos and lectures. Got this new joint, the complete ancient Egyptian studies that's popping off this year where, I'm going to be dropping videos into this particular subject, into, taking you where no scholar has ever taken you before. You understand what I'm saying? We'll be dealing with the Egyptian mystery system and its global subordinate systems, all over the planet in different, continents. We looking at dynastic Egypt, looking at all the great kings and queens, diving deep, gas certified. We ain't just dropping facts, we dropping the axe. God damn it, right off in their back. Temple studies, pyramidology, the sacred deities and zoo types. We dealing with the sacred geography and cosmology. Seti University, baby, General Seti. And so you got that class, and you got, maybe 12 others, and plus you're just dealing with over 800 videos and lectures. You understand what I'm saying? In all subjects and, that religion, religion, mythology, all global history, black politics and economics, everything and you want it raw. You like it raw. You got to go on over there to the general, baby, generalseti.com. And, of course, we got the rise of the Neanderthals. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what that is. You got to put on a straight jacket to go into that class. Straight up. You'll go insane looking at the truth. And so, family, get on over there. To the family out there, ring the alarm, General Seti's Patreon. You understand? We got some new videos that's going to be dropping tomorrow. Almost Nefertari, the baddest black woman of the ancient world. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna be dropping that one tomorrow on Patreon. Just drop the Order of Melchizedek and the Canaanite Egyptian Mystery School. Just drop that one. So we got some high power over there on the Patreon too. All them platforms got that juice. This one, Patreon is the lecture hall for the family. So you got to get in, want to get them exclusive live streams. You got to get on over there and get that. Sunday, February the 20th, chopping heads. Chopping heads. Got to do it. Got to do it. The Olmecs, Voyagers of the Nile, the Aboriginal Black Indian myth exposed. You got to get into them, y'all. Sorry. Got to get you. The anti-African rhetoric must be destroyed. And so we, and I do it better than anybody can do it. Telling you all, doing it better than anybody could do it. Them niggas don't want no smoke. They already been destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And so you need to get in there and see this stunning visual presentation with all the facts. With all the facts. Guaranteed to leave up out of there invigorated with knowledge, ready to run and get right on the enemy back and get on their back. Cause they speaking, frivolous shit about their ancestors, and we just got to give them the smoke. Everybody anti-African out there, and so we got to give them the smoke, family. We got to let them know we ain't buying it. Now, make sure y'all subscribe to all my YouTube channels, too. You understand? General Seti, Sarasun Seti, and King Seti. Make sure you subscribe to all of them. Rock that notification bell, right? Rock it and get the videos a thumbs up, like them because you love them. That's right. Now, it's going to get heated now. That's the only way I know how to do it. You see, that's the only way I know how to do it. We are looking at today, and, I know, and you know why too. You understand? They own the rock, and this is not this is not at all no support for the rock. Cause his nigga ain't even black. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just say it like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't sideline and then you think when it's time to play the black card, then you can play that card, and then all of a sudden, you back on the team. Nigga, no, you ain't on the team. You ain't on the team. And so, I'm gonna say it just like this. The enemy, the adversary, he always got his niggas on consignment, Negroes on consignment. And you got them to the sideline, and when you need them, you call for them. And old Joe Rogan, old racist Joe, and a lot of people don't care. We don't listen. And I say this with all truth. We're not mad at you. I need a Joe Rogan to just show, because it proves all. We need the Joes out there to step on out and show us truly what you are. People, they lessen what this shit is really about. Because I believe all people should just wear how they feel on their motherfucking, wear it on their sleeve. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no need to be fake about shit. And that's what's wrong with the world. It's a fake ass world. Everybody want to be something that they not. You see what I'm saying? And I think the man just came out, you know what I'm saying, and vomited what it was really on the inside. And really what it is, at that time. See, when you out of power, you understand what I'm saying? When you out of power, you can't really enforce shit. You know what I'm saying? You say something about the Jew, and they get on your head. You see? This is a really good teaching lesson, because I'm going to get on their ass next over there on Sarah's channel. We'll get on us too. You know what I'm saying? And so when you out of power, you ain't really can enforce shit. You see what I'm saying? But when you when you the white boy, when you the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, and you own every goddamn thing, you can give your mans a pass. And so that's what they did. They gave old Joe a goddamn pass. You understand what I'm saying? Which is, this is what they're supposed to do. I laugh. I say, I laugh, because, but don't get to crying when we digging your ass. Don't get to crying and get to talking, and you want to delete and shit. You want to delete. If anybody get on YouTube or Facebook and just have a tirade on European people, and there's a lot of derogatory terms, and I didn't call them many, and I ain't trying to hide it neither. Shit. Ah, shit. You know, I ain't, you know, I'm not mad. The only reason, you know, the fact is that Whoopi did less than old Wicked Joe, did less than Wicked Joe, and they sat her down. They sat her down. Say, you know, she's out of pocket, but I'm gonna dig in their chest tonight too to show that they just as, you know, they more wicked than anything that Whoopi couldn't even conceive. And I'm not saying cause she love them. She ready to conform right now. You know what I'm saying? And when you on they field, that's what you gonna do. You gonna conform, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? You gonna conform. And so, you know, that's what's happening, you know. But, you know, you, when your people own media, own all broadcasting and shit, you can give your man's a pass. I looked up many, you know, and I found many instances where, you know, white people was just saying, look, Joe, you don't even need to apologize. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, that's the fucking same thing way I feel for Whoopi. You see what I'm saying? See, and you know, we got to know when we being played. You know what I'm saying? Don't play me though. If you're gonna be, don't play me. Don't come bring your lying ass over here talking about you apologize. Don't do that. You should not apologize because they know what you is, because they one of them. Donald Trump is just like goddamn Joe Rogan. He, you know, got the most expensive wig in the world. You understand what I'm saying? They done pulled the top of his cranium up and sewed his wig in from the inside out. Still a wig. Got the most expensive wig in the world. Donald Trump. Nothing but a con artist. They done busted his ass. You know, flushing all type of goddamn official documents down the damn White House toilet. He done took goddamn public documents and shit and took them to his house and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, nothing but a crook. And all of them are crook. But how in the hell you gonna, you listen to a crook tell and I don't even want to use the term racist because that lessens what he is. That's his nature. I can't sit up, I say racist. You understand what I'm saying? Just so you know, but it's bigger than racism. You understand what I'm saying? Racism is a cheap word for what really is going on. This is nature. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm all right with that. I've been telling y'all that for the longest, but if I had to explain it to you this way, you see, it's his nature. You can't blame nobody for their nature. Now, can you do that? You cannot do that. And this is what I've been saying, all along, that it's, and we have to accept them for what they are. I seen, you got a couple of niggas on consignment. You got a couple niggas on consignment. They're going to run out here and tell us that old Joe ain't no racist. I mean, they got these niggas on consignment, They calls them up, say, I got one for you, man. Come on over here and try and help us clean this up. Joe didn't, they ain't gonna say he fucked up. They like, Joe didn't let a couple of them videos get out. And we need you to come over here and give old Joe a pass in the black community. Now let me show you how niggas is. I'm gonna show you now. I had to talk this shit because it's real. Because they got these niggas on consignment now. Now, you see how quick you got these Negroes that'll run and give old Joe a pass. Run right over there, massa. Let me shine them shoes. Let me shine them now. You come run right over here to give Rock that pass. Now, let me ask y'all one thing. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see one Jew cross the line and give Whoopi a pass for what she said about the cost? Can y'all name me one? Can you name me one? And what she said was that shit don't even deserve the type of publicity that it got. That's some shit you could take on the chin. You understand what I'm saying? But all this shit about, the planet of the apes and shit, it don't really hurt me. You know why? Because I know what type of motherfucker I'm dealing with. The only thing that hurt me is the fact that we ain't went in your mouth the right way like we need to. We should have been done that, because if you don't do it, people get besides themselves. They think they can continue to talk crazy and shit. You know what I'm saying? They can continue to talk crazy and shit because black people ain't handle no type of business that should be handled. You see what I'm saying? That's just real talk. You know what I'm saying? We don't handle it. And so that's what really hurt me, that we don't deal with. And they didn't have all type of, black people that come on the show. I ain't really heard nobody really step out for real, and just digging his chest the right way. You know what I'm saying? And digging his chest the right way. And that's because they scared. Motherfuckers are scared to stand up. You know what I'm saying? And because they know they under contract. You see? And that's what really it's about with The Rock. You under contract, Rock. You under contract. And so what happens is Rock, he didn't, how ignorant can you be? You know what I'm saying? I tell people, watch what you say. Think about that shit first. You know what I'm saying? You comes out and you supports the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But Rock, I don't know what you got. Maybe you got about, I don't know, 10% black, I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? But when you heard, I don't know, maybe you didn't hear all what he said. Maybe you heard just a little bit. Maybe you only heard one video. You didn't hear all them other 20 videos that he had. And so maybe you thought that you could pull him up out of that. And then Rock seen them other goddamn videos, that compilation. Rock say, God damn. I can get you out of that one, Joe. Now, they can be bold and just try to roll over, how black people feel and just fuck them. And because basically that's what they do. They saying, Joe, don't even apologize. And I say, God damn, you know what? That's real. That's real. That's how you feel. And that's how we should feel. That's how we should feel. We should have told Whoopi the same. Whoopi don't even fucking, that's what I say. If I got videos, Donald Trump and all type of Neanderthals, knuckles dragging the ground, telling old Joe, don't even apologize. And I feel the same goddamn way. We should have been up there like Whoopi, fuck. Straight up. After all the racist shit that they got in their literature about black people, I'm going to show y'all. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not talking about no little bitty Jew. I'm talking about big ones. You understand? Iconic Jew and what they teach about black people. And so you mean to tell me you going to backpedal on they ass and the shit that they got documented on, is as vile? I mean, vile. And they got enough nerve to talk about somebody else and what they did. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna get on here and say I justify anything, because that could get you in trouble. But if you and a man, it's just like, you talking about all, you go into these people's books and they talking vile about anybody that's non-Jew. And it, you know what I'm saying? And so, you in another motherfucker's house, and it's like, just say, for instance, you and somebody in your house, say somebody, good friend, maybe they down on their luck, and you give them a house, you give them a room in your house. And, one day you come walk, he think you gone, and come home from work early and you walk up your stairs and you can hear a motherfucker talking in the room and they talking about you. Saying, oh man, he's a whole ass nigga, this, that, and the third. Nigga ain't shit, this, that. And this man, you done just gave this man a room in your house. This man down on his luck, this, that, and the third. And so what the fuck you think a motherfucker gonna do? Gonna throw your ass right on up out of there at the least. And so you got all this racist shit in these books about everybody that's non-Jew. And then you wonder why a motherfucker wanna, do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, this is what the fuck you saying about me. Ain't nobody gonna be, yo, goddamn, we ain't gonna be buddy. We're not gonna be buddy. And so we don't look at all of the elements of nastiness and vile shit on all sides. There's no even standards for all people. Some people just get a pass, even though, I mean, and I don't want, and I'm saying this because it need to be said. I even watch videos where Christians went to Israel and the Jews be over there whooping they ass. You know what I'm saying? Be bum rushing them. The police have to hurry up and get their ass up out of there. I seen these videos. So when you talking about this, freedom of and harmonious peoples and shit and this, that, where at? The Christian can't even go to Israel without getting their ass whooped if they step out of line. And then I'm going to show in the next video, I'm going to show you, because this is all tied in. I'm going to show you the shit that they even say about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just showing you how fake, and everybody know what's in them. Everybody, but they keep it hush hush. They know what the Jews say about Jesus. Call him all, son of a whore. Call him a pig, all type of nasty shit. Say he in hell, boiling in hot excrement and shit. He boiling in hot shit. This is in their books. And so when you see Christians who say that they in some type of coalition with Jews, I know that shit fake as hell. I know it's fake. You see what I'm saying? Because they know what the people say about them, but they don't call them the task. But the nigga, you always get on him. You always and put racism on those who have the least power to even if they was, goddamn, that's just like a motherfucker walking up the street cussing a motherfucker. We don't have that kind of power. You know what I'm saying? But they have power over us. So if they feel a certain way about us, they can inflict so much damage to our community on the simple fact that they had that kind of power. So when they think we ain't no exchange just because, we might say something on you say some shit on YouTube or Facebook, they'll take that shit down. But, they could say all these kind of things and they say, they even let the shit be on YouTube. You can't say nothing about no medicine right now, but this motherfucker can have videos all across the internet where he talking stupid about black people. Now, I bet you. Now, if it was say for instance, if it was a European slur, or if it was a Jewish slur, as many times you can still see the video. I think they might have then bleeped it out. You see what I'm saying? But if you would have done that in repetition on either one of them as a black person, your ass would be done. And that's just the truth of the matter. And so that's why, I brains this out to show motherfuckers time and time again that you ain't equal with these beasts. You're not. You understand? That's an illusion that you got. Because you all right with the position you in, nigga. You use a Negro on consignment, and they call your ass when they need you. And so you smile and Yeah, I'm over here, master. Call me whenever you need me. You understand what I'm saying? You right there ready. And so we do have you know, some of these niggas that didn't jumped out the window that didn't ran over there to support this man. Okay. And so, you know what? The thing that I wanted to do today is to bring up the fact of how this is a Neanderthal. Okay. He's a Neanderthal. And you know, he ain't, he ain't, his, probably the left side is probably already shut down. He didn't, he probably didn't took a lot of already, on top of being a Neanderthal, probably took a lot of blows to the head. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a fight or something. So he kind of silly upstairs. And so he can't even, motherfucker, you make this kind of money. Get somebody to write you an apology. Don't, even though it was fake as fuck, because when you try, you see, when you think you being intelligent, see, you under fire for real, for real. You under fire and you think you can dance on your toes, but you can't dance on your toes. Oh, racist Joe. Yeah, but this ain't racist because that's your nature. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you. You was what you was. And so I'm going to bring this video up so that you can see and listen to what this man say. The man is trying to explain the first video. I just say, man, you can't make this shit up, man. You just can't, man. You know what I'm saying? He tried to explain the first video on what he meant by, and he ends up saying the same shit. And I believe the apology was worse. You understand what I'm saying? Because he verified all that he meant. Now, let me get this shit up here, man. Let me get this up here. Where it at? I think it's this second one. Hold on. Let me get this. Let me okay, hear this. Hold on. Now listen to him now. Listen to him. Wait a minute.
When you're talking about race. There's another clip that I have to address. There's a clip from 11 years ago. I was telling a story in the podcast about how me and my friend Tommy and his girlfriend, we got really high. We were in Philadelphia, and we went to go see Planet of the Apes. And we didn't know where we were going. We just got dropped off by a cab. We got dropped off in this all-black neighborhood. And I was trying to make the story entertaining. And I said, we got out, and it was like we were in Africa. It's like we were in Planet of the Apes.
Nah. Right there, you can see right there, he fucked up. He said exactly what the fuck, everybody thought he said. He say, we in Africa, we in the Planet of the Apes. You see what I'm saying? Nah, you ain't in no jungle. So what the fuck you mean you in Africa? That means you looking at the people. You see that these is you in a black neighborhood. You not mistaken you in no motherfucking jungle. You know you ain't in no jungle. So when you say you in Africa, that means you understand you in a black neighborhood. We in the Planet of the Apes. So in actuality, he said the same shit. You dumb ass niggas. That's what he said. He said he came right back. And people don't, and I don't understand why. And so they ready to just get up off of him. Because he's so silly and dumb that, he's actually verifying all that he said. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, I say, you know what? And that's how you know it's in his nature. You see what I'm saying? That's how you know it's in his nature. Because you can't switch up. You can't switch up. It just flow right on out. And so and so all them so-called Negroes, and I seen Rock. I don't know if pulled his support for Joe Rogan after this, but I would have, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, this is not to justify no Rock. It just show you that they got some two-tone Negroes out there that might be 1/10 black, and they, you know, they might play a little black. Oh, I got a black, daddy, or this, that, and the third. But they really not that. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the other side. You know what I'm saying? But when they able to use it, nah, you know what I'm saying? They try to get them in over here. I got something for you. Negroes on consignment. Come on over here. I got something for you. Jordan fucked up, and I need you to come out here and clean it up for him. And so, maybe Rock didn't hear all of that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, and then maybe if I don't know if Joe did this Joe Rogan did this apology after Rock pulled his support or before. But if I would have heard a motherfucker come behind some shit he already said and said this shit right behind it, God damn it, I'll be pulling my neck out the noose too. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, man, fuck this, man. I'm on the team, but y'all motherfuckers setting me up. Y'all gonna have to go get another two-tone nigga to try to pull me pull Joe up out of this one. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have to go. I ain't got that much in me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got that much in me. You gonna have to go get one. You gonna have to get a nigga with a little more African blood in him to get. Even that ain't gonna work. But listen here, man. I ain't got enough, man. I went to the and got my DNA tested. It told me I ain't got enough to try to pull this motherfucker up out of this. You see what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to verify that where people's is talking crazy. As if, the fact is what I'm saying on the Rock end. That when you sign on that contract, they expect you to run all the way to the end. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no getting out of the contract. You see what I'm saying? But, again, and another thing where a lot of people feel like, they call themselves feeling betrayed. You see what I'm saying? You see, because Joe Rogan was kind of trying to push the Rock, I'm saying, for president. You see what I'm saying? And then you see all this shit down here. They say The Rock, this is what white people are saying about he's a fraud. You know what I'm saying? And why would they do that? You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't got nothing to do. When you on the team, it ain't really no right or no wrong. You ride for the team. You understand what I'm saying? You ride for the team, and and so they, he came out and supported him, and then when he heard the rest of the shit, he said, y'all trying to sacrifice me. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what else coming. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people say they done found some shit where Rock didn't say some shit. You know what I'm saying? But ride, ride that shit. You know what I'm saying? If but you ain't gonna have the support of the, the Hollywood and this, that, and the third. And so they didn't got on his ass now. They didn't got on him. They call him all type of frauds and shit. And then you see the bottom, this one at the bottom, I guess they trying to get, they trying to hype the Rock up to get ready to try to run for some type of president and shit. Joe Rogan, I love how inspirational the Rock is. You know what I'm saying? And so I guess old Joe Rogan, supporter, of the Rock, I guess he thought he was gonna get some, call the Rock, call him. He can get me out of it. Rock say, fuck that, man. You got too many slip-ups, man. And then the apology just did you in. And that's really critical that people look at that. That there is really the dagger. And so they know he's a simple-minded, you know what I'm saying? At least goddamn Joe Biden, as simple as he is, they write his shit. He's so crazy. They just write his shit. He just read right off the damn TV. You know what I'm saying? I seen one video where he didn't even know where he was. He got Alzheimer's. You see what I'm saying? He said, where am I? He didn't even know where the hell he was. So they already know he crazy and shit, dementia and shit, and this, that. And so they they just write his shit. You see what I'm saying? They just his shit for him. And so that's what when you making that kind of money, that's what you do. You get somebody, and I ain't saying, you get somebody to write your shit for you, and you practice that shit, Joe. Don't you damn bring your racist ass out. It's in your nature, but that's the closest word that people gonna understand. It's in your nature, so it's bigger than racism. The racism is a created word. You know what I'm saying? It's a created word. And, everybody is real talk. Let's talk today. Family. Everybody is going to be for their own first. You see? That's just reality. And that's the way it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It's an illusion to believe that people should take their own and equivalate others on the same level. That's bullshit. You see what I'm saying? I ain't never seen the lion friends with the hyena. Never. Every time is the lion racist? The goddamn lion racist. He don't want no goddamn hyenas on his team. And that's all right. The goddamn hyena is he don't want no lions on his team. You see what I'm saying? So everything falls in its own niche, in its own habitat. And you understand and that's how it is anyway. You see? And so the racism is like, that's a created word because somebody was kept out. You see, when you got land like Africa, you don't need nobody else shit. Fuck y'all. Y'all can stay where y'all at. You understand what I'm saying? Even the Southern Asia is ours. We don't need your intercourse, or exchange of goods or anything. We don't need that. You see? And so you got all that you need, and you don't have to ask nobody for shit. That's a dangerous position to have for somebody who ain't got nothing. Okay? So you have to think about who's actually created that word. That's a word that somebody used when they've been turned down everywhere on the planet. Can I come in? No, you can't come in. You can't come in. We good over here. You see what I'm saying? And we don't have to come to your shit. That's very dangerous. So you have to look at who really throws that shit up all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Because they know as soon as people get hip, you understand what I'm saying, to what's the game that's being played, they asses is over with. They just want to blur all borders, and any attempt to reclaim what is yours, they gonna scream race. Just like down in South Africa, you see a lot of down there taking back the land. And so then now they want to say that our peoples is racist. For taking back what's theirs and don't want to share shit. You understand what I'm saying? We don't have to. You see what I'm saying? And so I don't get off in, in that racist shit because it's nature. It's bigger than racism. That's a cheap word. You understand? When we understand what it's really about, that is nature and that is not going to change, and that is it's a pre-coded disposition that came with that package that you call the Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. It's a pre-coded disposition, and all things in nature have a pre-coded disposition. You understand what I'm saying? You can go in any, and I guarantee you, I don't give a fuck what it is. Even if it's a astrological or a cosmological entity, it has a disposition. It has a course. It can be counted. You see what I'm saying? You can chart it. You understand what I'm saying? And it stays in, and so that's its cosmic disposition, and that's how you can measure time, because it don't change. And if it changes just a little bit, you understand what I'm saying? Just a little bit, and so that's any animal you can study its disposition. You understand what I'm saying? All cats are not the same. The lion runs in in what they call prides. They they one of the they probably the only cat that's truly sociable, where you got many of them grouped together and they work as a team, where the tiger is more of a loner, the jaguar is more of a loner. So they see that's the lion's disposition. You see, and then the lionesses do most of the hunting. You see what I'm saying? They do most of the hunting. That's one of their disposition, and it stay current. It stay current. You don't see it change too much. You know why? Because that's its natural pre-coded disposition. And what has been told to the world is that all peoples is the same, and they're not. That's a lie. And it's nothing racist about saying that all things in the universe come with a pre-coded disposition, characteristics that separated from everything else on the planet. And we have blurred the line. We allow it to happen. They the ones that did it because they needed to be that way. They need to wash away borders. Because when you don't have nothing, you understand what I'm saying? And not having nothing for so long. You see what I'm saying? Coming up out of that ice and not having nothing for so long, you want it all. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't have it where people don't want to let you in. You understand what I'm saying? You can't have it like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to blur the lines. And then if people don't allow, then you say they are racist or this, that, and the third, which is really that's part of their natural disposition to say that. And just like that's a tactic to get you to, I'm racist. No, I don't want to be that. And so you open up your door and see that's the racism is like a Trojan horse that they hide in. You see what I'm saying? And as soon as you say, I don't want to be that, and see, you let them in. As soon as they get in, they take over, and they have you in a position in your own motherfucking land, your own natural environment. You understand what I'm saying? Where you don't have no say whatsoever, that you imprisoned in your own house. See? And so you got to understand these things. And so I'm glad today to be able to talk with y'all about, and I'm pretty much, because like I say, I know it's their nature, but do you? That's your problem. That's what's wrong with black people. We done been in poverty so long, and not even poverty. We done been in slavery. We done been in prison for so fucking long with no real attempt to get out of this shit as a people. You didn't accept it, your life sentence. Because that's what really you didn't say. Fuck it, I got life. I'm gonna count days until I drop. That's really what you're saying. I'm gonna count my days till I drop. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a couple of the family that's gonna break free. But the reality is, as a people, motherfuckers is still a distance away from doing this shit like we need to do it as one people. We on our way, but it still is a lot. And at this point in time, we have to do and let motherfuckers go on over there. You understand what I'm saying? Once they cross that goddamn line where they not with us, like I say, and I put it on any Negro that went over there to protect him, because I said, there's not one Jew cross the line of that Jewish unity against Whoopi to give her a pass. Name me one. Name me one. Name me one. And when I'm waiting, name me one of note that came across that line to give Whoopi a pass for what she said about the Jew. Not one. And I'm going to talk about what the Jew did in Namibia, which was the first genocide that they don't never bring up. They always talking about the Holocaust. What about Namibia, where they went down there and exterminated? You understand what I'm saying? Hundreds of thousands of our people in Namibia, the Germans, that was the first genocide of the 20th century. But you don't hear them say nothing about that. They don't bring that up. It's all about them. You see what I'm saying? As if they the only one that didn't bled. As if they didn't only, and we didn't lost millions more. I mean, hundreds of millions or more. And matter of fact, they was in our Holocaust as slave masters. They was in our Holocaust as slave masters. Get that book, The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews. They hate that. You understand what I'm saying? Lying and shit, talking about they didn't have nothing to do with it. Nothing but liars. You see what I'm saying? And so when you the bottom line, and I'm getting ready to pull up out of this, and then I'm gonna go over here. Now, when I get over here, now it's gonna get hot. Y'all to know that. You understand what I'm saying? And what at the end of the day, what is getting down to the getting down? You can see all peoples is taking their sides. You see what I'm saying? This is what's happening. It's a very critical time right now. You understand? In this world, you understand, where people's is they coming to the side that they're gonna rock with. You see it all over the world right now. They coming to their tribe, and so this is the time for those of us who know to give each other support, understand, and let it. You ain't got to tell you. I support you. All my out there, you know what time it is. In case this shit get greasy, you know what time it is. We together now. We got to assert that we together. Whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna be. You see, it's gonna be. But let's dance. You see what I'm saying? Don't lose your heart. If it's gonna be, it's gonna be. But if it's gonna be, let's dance. You see, that's all I'm saying. Let's dance. Let's dance. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. And then those because that's cheap when you cross. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to me. My family. You understand? Just like my daddy always taught me. That's family. Right or wrong. Ain't really no wrong. If it's some wrong, we'll talk about the wrong after we deal with the motherfucker that we got to deal with. But you understand what I'm saying? But you never cross that line. And then, you know what? And as I watch motherfuckers out there that cross, and I always bring that up because, and I'm about to get out of here. That remind me of The Godfather. I use other people to show you they standards. How they don't let motherfuckers do the shit that we allow other people to do to us. Now, that was when Michael Corleone had sent his brother Fredo. They sent Fredo out to Las Vegas. And he was out there with that guy that started Las Vegas. And he was out there punking Fredo. He was out there punking Fredo. And so Michael, some shit was up. I don't know. He had to come out there and check on what was going on. You see what I'm saying? And he goes out there and he told the motherfucker, I hear you slapping my brother around and shit like that. And he say, and Fredo tried to take up for him. No, Mikey, but, this, that, and the third. And Mike just looked at him. Or he said something to the ass on, let me, don't interrupt me. In this motherfucker chest. You see what I'm saying? He said, you better not ever slap my motherfucking brother up again. That's exactly what he told him. And when he got his brother behind the scenes, you know what he told him? Don't you ever speak against the family again. That's what he told him. You see what I'm saying? Don't you ever speak against the family again. We ain't got them type of morals. You see? We ain't got that. You see? If we did, we'd be a lot tighter than we is today. So, in what's, seeing in the day, tighten your shit up. Keep your motherfucking mouth closed against your people. It's too much shit on the internet where niggas is easy to run up on this internet and talk down on they people. Now, if it's some shit that need to be talked about, that's okay. We ain't talking now. We talking about frivolous conversation that niggas having every day, all day, that don't mean a goddamn thing but embarrassment to the house. Shut your weak ass up and think about something positive that you can bring to these people before you get your ass up on these videos. Okay? That go for everybody. You see what I'm saying? It's and this is why they believe they can say any fucking thing to black people and ain't nothing gonna happen. Because ain't nothing gonna happen. But the day is coming, family. I see it. See it. You understand? It's sometimes you think them dice is hot and you keep rolling them motherfuckers until you crap. Some motherfuckers think they, and they got to go for it all and they lose it all. You understand? Dice don't stay hot forever, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Now, family, about to get on over there. Check me out. KingSeti.com. KingSeti.com. GeneralSeti.com. My Patreon, General Cyrus Susan Seti. Got that flame any which way you go. You understand what I'm saying? It's nothing but flame out there for you. Keep you tight. You understand? In these times. Now, you could roll the dice. Yeah. Go right on ahead. But the time is going to come, nigga. The time is going to come. This is the General Cyrus Susan Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.